Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Neighbours
3,
Podcast.
4.
It's a Neighbours Podcast. It's a Neighbours Podcast. It's a Neighbours Podcast. It's a neighbor podcast.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 4 of the Neighbours Podcast. I have our special guest today, Boomber, the editor, all the way from Belgian.
The Belgianese.
You've been here
Hello.
for a week.
Yes. Have I been?
Yes.
I've honestly lost all track of date and time with the jet lag.
Has it been everything you thought it could possibly be and possibly more?
Yes. I'm just saying yes because
Elaborate.
Yes. I'm afraid to say no. No, I've been having tons of fun, honestly.
When
When
we spoke to you last,
Yes.
you were quite a jumpy little boy, a little scared of lots of things. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you've grown into more of a flourishing, masculine, deep, roaring man within?
I feel like I should say yes, but absolutely not.
No?
No.
I think you've gone leaps and bounds. You know what ratchet straps are now.
I know what ratchet straps are, Aki straps as well.
Yeah.
You know how to change a tyre?
He did. He changed the
Somewhat.
tire.
I helped change a tire. Let's not,
We did tarps in the mud.
tarps in the mud. We rolled up a swag and stuff like that.
Slept in a swag.
I slept in a swag.
And
Very,
you,
very
and
fun.
you were at first you're like, oh, if I get cold, I'll just jump in with you, but you didn't jump in last night.
No, because you had to give me a sleeping roll and a blanket, and I was nice and toasty.
Yeah, I jumped into yours. You didn't know. Anyway,
Oh. All right.
So,
I think we're just so exhausted from the last 24 hours. I don't think any of
I
us.
don't even think last week, man. It's been a big week.
It's been a big week.
So
been a very big
this
week.
week's video was the Lada music video.
The the filming of.
Well, the music video lyric
video.
video went out live.
Yep.
Yep.
And also we filmed
The music video the
music
week
video.
prior,
Yep.
and it has just been non-stop. And then we even had like a day off barbecue at my house, which was just a big day in general.
I was
Yeah.
exhausted.
Yeah, man.
Because my house is really far away as a neighbour. So
Like just down the street.
just down the street.
Just on the street.
But we talked. We had to. There were kids involved. When you have kids involved, you're just tired.
Kids are fun. Oh, I had fun.
You liked my
I had,
kids?
I had fun. Yeah, I had so much fun with your kids.
My daughter kicked a soccer ball into your nuts.
Yeah.
And she thought it was the funniest thing that she's ever done.
Yep.
We won't talk too deeply about Michael's family because they're all lovely. However, your daughter
Yeah.
kicked a ball.
Yeah. Square. Like,
No, before it was
Okay.
his turn to get kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there just like enjoying the sunshine because we finally had a sunny day. Ball's kicked straight past my nose. And then I'm like, whoa. And I look to my left and I get this stare.
that's the.
From the other side of the garden,
Yeah.
she was just going,
that's the I'm going to fuck you up.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm never
She's-
staying there the night.
She is the most, how do I explain this?
Likely to kill someone.
Yeah, she'll stab you. She's
Yeah.
just like her mother.
I was literally in the middle of recording a cute little voice message for my girlfriend back home, and right as I'm in the middle of my sentence, I get kicked in the nuts with a soccer ball, and I was like, ooh!
Yeah.
I'm really sad I don't have the recording because my thumb slipped off, but that was fun.
Yes, my son's a lot more precious and loving, whereas my daughter is just straight up. I've said this before. You know how most men are like, oh, whoever's going to date my daughter, they better treat her like a princess.
Yep.
Whoever's going to date my daughter better get health insurance and a lawyer. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I
man.
love her, but she's not going to mess around.
Good. She's just like her mother.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I'm scared of her too.
It was a lovely day.
It was a good day.
It was great.
But we should really talk about the day before.
Day before the music video.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun.
It was so
It
much
was.
Exhausting,
You-
but a lot
Even
of fun.
halfway through, you stopped to me and said, "This is why I want to do videos like this because everyone's just having a laugh. We're just being silly and we're being creative." And
Yep.
whilst you're saying that, me and you have got like no shirts on. We've got like sweat and water on us. We've just like been dancing and
Everyone's
Yeah.
just kicking up pitch and shit everywhere.
You've got Ron Jeremy moustache.
to give perspective, we found pretty much an abandoned warehouse. It's not really abandoned. It's a warehouse that's been run down, and we got the permission to use it, which was covered in graffiti. We put the Killada right in the middle of it,
Yep.
and then we hired a group of dancers. I put out a shout out on Twitter to say, hey, any streamers or content creators interested in popping in? And then
Yeah,
there was us.
we got them. We got Nick. We got Matt. We got Lewis.
You
we
don't know
got-
any of their game
No, I don't know
names.
that. I know their real names. We got. I know Lady of Chaos.
Lady
She
of
was
Chaos.
Candace, but then she brought her partner Zach.
Who was
and
a
without
weapon.
Zach, He'd just come off night shift, and he literally like saved our asses when it come to like helping us get power to places, helping us set up lights.
Like, we could have done it
14-hour
ourselves.
Yeah, we could have done it, but he just made it so much easier.
We had Michael and I were non-stop going the whole day. Boom
Yeah.
was busy like managing everything else.
Yep.
And obviously we had our videographer filming, and we had the dancers, we had the choreographer. Like there was just so many working parts going at the same time.
Yep.
And it was Zach, wasn't it? He just
like whatever you need. He's just moving
and
bollards,
he's just like
he's moving fences.
all this rubbish in the plays in the warehouse.
And I'm like, go sit down and
running
relax. He's like, no,
cables so you
I'll just
can't
do it.
see him.
That's the type of people that you love, who are just like, you know what, I'm here to help. I'm not here to stand here and watch.
Yeah,
it's
man.
great.
We should buy him a slab.
We'd need to buy him a slab.
Yeah.
What's a slab?
We'll message later. It's like a giant vanilla slice.
Oh, snot block.
No, a slab
No?
is beer.
Oh, God
a
damn
slab
it.
of like a carton of beer.
Oh, I see. Yep. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
We've
You'll-
been taking the piss out of you so much
Dude,
this week.
I've been so like, these guys have been telling me so much bullshit, man, and I've just been like going like, oh really? Huh? Wow.
And we only just admitted today that there's no such thing as drop bears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he was talking about it on stream last night.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, music video filming, we got all that done.
And I reckon that music video I'm hoping it'll be shot to our number one.
Oh, I hope so.
Even if it's not, I don't even care.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was so much fun.
I
It
just
was a
think it
lot of
has.
fun.
I feel like people watching it will see the fun in it.
Yes.
That's the whole idea of it. We didn't want to be serious. We wanted to be fun. So people watched it and gone, I would have loved to be there that day.
With our whole content though,
That's what we want. All our content to look
exactly,
like.
it's just
Yeah.
to show that we're having fun.
Yeah.
And I think we're really are starting to really hit the nail on the head in expressing it properly in the
Yeah.
content, because all the videos we've had a lot of fun. None of it's been like, oh, we have to fucking film a video today.
Some of the latter was like that.
For you,
For me. No, even for you. Some of the larder was a bit like, fuck, we've just got to work on the larder today.
yeah, maybe like in that middle section.
the audio carpet area, I think.
The carpet one was 'cause
by
we-
like day 3
we were
or
stuffed.
day whatever, we were just
Day
tired.
4 for the carpet. That
Yeah.
was stuff for that.
Yeah.
But like in all seriousness though, like even once the sound
Yeah.
system was cranking, we were
It looked-
loving it.
yeah.
The house and the shed's vibrating. The house is like 100 meters away, and
And
that's
it's shaking.
vibrating.
Yeah.
And like my wife's messaging me like, I can hear that from here.
Yeah.
Damn. I know we have the behind the scenes stuff that we filmed at the music video, but do you think we could get like an extended cut for like all the bloopers and all the silly shit we did on the side that didn't make it in the main video?
Yeah, I think we could do that. for,
Because
like,
there was
maybe-
a lot of fun
Maybe
shit.
Yeah.
just put that up on like Unmasked or something. Like
Yeah. So, yeah.
filming a music video, and then we'll just have like all the random stuff.
Yeah, all
We
the,
did a
all the
lot of
extra
random
bits
crap.
that got cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
'Cause there was a
Maybe
lot
you
of-
can do that.
You can
No.
just watch me
No.
try and mime
No,
these
maybe I
fucking
will.
lyrics.
Oh my god! I told Paul 2 days before. I'm like, Paul, do you want me to sing verses 2 and 4? Because the lyrics are hard. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. I'll just sing the verses. You just be in it as well. But like, I'll cover the verses. I'll get it. I'll learn the words. And as soon as he said that, I went down to Officeworks and printed the biggest
Officeworks is a giant like
Yeah.
printing
place,
and, like,
office supplies, stationery.
yeah.
And I printed off the biggest. I've got them here.
Pause
I'm
for
glad,
effect.
glad we didn't burn them then, now that we're bringing them back up.
I didn't want to burn them.
Oh,
Printed
jeez.
off these bad boys because I knew deep down in my heart, and it's not that I didn't think you could learn them, but you can't learn them off like an hour. They were there, and it's the words are easy. You're like, oh, I know the words, but it's the timing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Like, because you go, yeah, the sentence is this, but but it's like, here it's Pest and Mikol, Killada looking sexy, and you're like, Killada, so looking sexy.
Yeah.
Like, no, Killada looking sexy. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
It was-
No, we'll
it
be here
was
a while.
Painful.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you're like, what if I just go da 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 da? I'm like, that's not going to look right.
Yep.
No, we got it in the
We
end.
got it. You
We
at least
got
got every sentence once.
Yep.
Twice.
Twice.
No, you.
In every location.
Yeah, every location you got it twice, and we filmed it like 3 or 4 times, all 4 verses.
Yeah.
So
that
well done.
part was hard though. Like, let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
Anyone trying to do that,
Oh,
it would be hard work.
yeah. But no, we did that. That was hard. No, the hardest part was everyone snapping their heads at the same time.
Oh my god.
man.
You get dancers and they're like 1 and 2 and 3 and zap and
Yeah.
and like
Yep.
the dancers are on cue. You get some random content creators in a room and it's like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and snap
6.
and where is this going?
Yeah. Meanwhile, they're going to be able to like download all the things for the computer that us dancers and people with rhythm don't know, but
What?
they're terrible at timing.
Who?
Oh.
You content creators, you were okay.
Thank you.
You were good. You and I had good stomach flexes.
Yeah.
So there's just so much, and the video hasn't even come out yet.
No, it comes out in a couple of weeks, but
Yeah.
honestly, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It's honestly a highlight of the content we've done so far, and that's even with the air chair.
Wow.
Yeah. And the air chair was up there. So the air chair and the music video have been our most expensive projects.
But also most fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Glad I
And
was
you
one
didn't
for
get
the ride.
hurt.
I didn't.
No, that's a
Well,
first.
maybe it's a delayed onset pain. Like I've got like
You squatted.
asbestos.
You've
in my-
squatted.
Asbestos.
Yeah,
I've got
there
like
was-
asbestos like in my
Yeah.
airways now from that warehouse.
Because
We're
it
gonna
was
get E.
kind of
coli.
it was kind of abandoned because the warehouse is just got guard dogs and possibly humans in it, and there was shit everywhere. that we had to
It was
sweep
like
out the way.
cake.
Yeah, so
on the
we
floor.
breathed in all the sweeping.
Yeah, and there's probably
Yeah.
that thing was made of asbestos, so there's probably asbestos dust. So yes, you're right. You're probably injured. Here's to asbestos.
Here's to asbestos.
stall.
Let's go.
All. Oldul.
But yeah, so the Killada lyric video should be out, and so you'll actually know the lyrics and you'll get to hear the song. It's an amazing song by JohnB. And
Johnny
then-
B, thank you so much. He should be in it as well. He's done some green screen stuff too, so we're going to try to fit him in
I reckon we
incorporate.
make
Oh,
it
he did?
miniature, and we have him
Oh.
like dancing on the car.
Well,
and some-
that'd be great.
Dancing on the car, but I'm hoping Franky can somehow make him like look textured into the brick.
Oh,
And-
that easy. Frankie
yeah.
can do that. Yeah,
And
easy,
then
easy.
he's
like
like
a bit
kind of
opaque into it.
well, like he's part
Yeah.
of the graffiti dancing and shit.
Yeah, no, he can do that for sure. I
So
believe
Franky,
in you,
if
Frankie.
you're listening, that's what we want.
I believe in you.
So that was that day, and then obviously we went to Michael's the next day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next day after that, what did we do? Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I got up. We got up at 5:10 in the morning.
Dude, I'm fucking fried.
we
and
did
then,
our Patreon catch up. So
Oh, yes, that's what we did.
every
Yeah.
month we do a Patreon catch up for the tier 2s. We do a second one if we're a tier 3.
Which we do. We have
a
our
tier
first.
3.
So we've got,
First-
and he will be in the YouTube
just
credits.
dox him, no worries.
Yep.
From Snowy River. Anyway, you can bleep out the name. So
Yeah.
our first tier 3. So you get an extra bonus one each week, each month. But yeah, so we catch up and we talk about all the projects. You guys can ask all the questions, and it's honestly a highlight of the month for me. When
Yeah, what made you enjoy it? You said you really enjoyed it. What was the thing
I
that
just
made
like
you
the
enjoy
idea
it?
of like they're asking those more intimate questions, and we can give them instant responses, and
Yeah.
then you hear how excited they are about
Yeah.
stuff. Or like I remember one of them was like, "Oh, that camping stream was like so much fun."
Yeah.
And like, because Michael's like, "Why are you guys watching this camp?"
Yeah.
Is this
honestly, for
entertaining?
me, because when I met Paul, I wasn't in the streaming world, and I don't really. I get it, but
He just thought it was unemployed.
I
dude
just
that
don't.
played video
I'm
games.
very flattered that they're watching you because they're fans of you and they've been following you. But I'm very flattered that they're saying that all our content is really nice because I feel very much a part of it as well.
Yeah.
But just for me, it's just so like. Thank you. Like you guys are literally paying money to have this little stream with us, or
Yeah.
some of you are subscribing. It's like, wow, you could be investing into homes and being really smart with your money.
Be smart with your money.
Yeah.
Support us on Patreon.
What is on Patreon?
So after that, we went to the wildlife park.
Oh,
we did.
Yes.
We did.
And you,
I
and
can
you
already
discovered
feel it. I
about
can
how
see
you get.
Tess smiling. I already know what's
Yeah,
coming.
You discover. Oh, I'll let you tell it then.
Right.
So we went to the wildlife.
to the
park.
Okay, well, I mean,
And we got there right on the time of holding the koalas.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
dude.
we walked straight down to the koala holding area, and Boomer gets to hold the koala.
oh, he was great.
What was
George,
koalas? Yep.
George was his name. He
Yep.
weighed 15 kilos.
it was the Alex was the guy.
No, it's Ash.
Ash. Sorry, Ash. Ash Catchum.
Ash
And,
catch 'em all. Yep.
And he literally turns to Michael and I as we're filming Boomer and goes, "What zoo you from?"
Because we were dressed with hats
Yeah.
and Steve Irwin outfits. We had like full of Cobra hats on as well and our dryzer bones.
Yep.
And
No,
before,
we didn't have the hats by that stage.
oh, didn't we?
Nope.
No, we didn't. But when we walked into the before Ash got there with the koalas, I walked into under shelter and a bunch of tourists looked at me like getting ready, like, "Oh, it's ready," and I'm like, "Oh, I'm not a koala person." And I quickly walked out again.
Oh, man. Oh, he was adorable. He was
Yeah.
absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
I heard him like vibrating too a couple of times. It was
Vibrating?
really fun. Yeah, because he was going like when I was trying to like reach out to grab the
that's
twig to
that
get back up
generally
on it.
means they're aroused.
And Ash was great because
He
he was
was.
just like, we were like, "Oh, can you like hold anything else here, like snakes?" And he goes, "Yeah, just go up to the kiosk." So we went straight right up to the kiosk and was like, "Can we get one snake holding session, please?"
Yep.
Yep.
And they're like, "All right, that's with Ash." We're like,
We're like,
"Yeah."
We got Ash back, and Ash is like, "It's my last week, you know.
What do you want to say?
What do you guys want to do?"
He was great. He was
Yeah.
so charismatic.
What were the snakes like?
Oh, they were great. He brought out the first one and was like, "Oh, this is a pretty tiny one." It was like the length of my fucking arm, and I was like, "Nah, that's a tiny one." It was really great. He was very, very explanatory and gave us a lot of cool facts. Any questions I had, he literally just answered on the spot. And I held a small one, a medium-sized one, and then a big, what was it, a boa constrictor?
Technically, you got it in the wrong order. It was a smaller one first, then
Yeah.
you held the
Python.
big one.
And then
That was a big one.
Then you
Oh,
had
I
the one
could've-
that was like, probably don't pat this
Yeah, he's
head.
like,
Yeah,
he's
probably
like,
don't pat his head.
literally, as Boomer's like starting to pat the head of the snake, he's
Yeah.
like, "This is the one that will bite you. Don't pat the head."
Yeah, don't pet that head. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
and like coiling it around my neck. Was it the boa constrictor? Was it another type
It
of
was a
constrictor?
South American snake,
Oh.
The bitey one or the big python?
the body one. The
The
python
bitey
one
one.
was the one from Northern Territory.
I'm
Yeah.
very bad with names, so
I think it said it was a carpet python.
I can't tell if it's the jet lag, but I've like noticed while I've been here, I have a really bad short-term memory. I really I can't fucking remember.
Yeah, your
what we
jet
did.
lag's all sorted. Right now, you're just exhausted from all the fun.
Ah, yes, the fun.
The
of
jet
course.
lag you would have gotten over the first 10 minutes of being here after the first podcast.
Ah, yes.
Go back and watch the previous podcast,
Go
episode
back
3,
and watch the yes,
and then go back to episode 1 and comment.
and leave a comment. We're not stopping until we get 10K.
Now, I don't want to ruin the whole wildlife park
then don't do it.
experience.
Then don't
because
ruin it.
we are making a video of it. We weren't going to, but we thought, why not?
Yeah.
And actually, the whole experience was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
What animals did you see? Do you remember?
Oh man, we saw kangaroos, wallabies. We saw a camel.
You
we
got to
saw,
feed 'em,
I got
too.
to feed the kangaroo. Yeah, you guys are fucking.
Wallabies
dicks.
didn't want to borrow you,
Fucking-
but the kangaroos were
was
all
literally
about
hand feeding like a small kangaroo family, like a big dad, a smaller mom, and then a Joey that was literally feeding off of the mom as I was feeding them. And the dad was huge, and I'm like crouched down, and I look up at Pest, and he goes, "Don't stand up too quick. Don't make any sudden movements." And I'm like, "Wait, are you fucking kidding? Are you serious?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, these guys have had me fucking.
I wouldn't do it in the wild, but like there you might be right. But sudden movements are never smart to do around animals in
no.
general.
But it's like I thought like if I stand up now, I'm like trying to show this dad kangaroo that I'm taller than him, and then he's gonna like stand up and kick me in the chest.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
alright for Paul because he's the same height as a kangaroo. What? Kangaroos are tall. Anyway.
We saw what else we saw? We saw a bunch of birds. We saw a monkey.
The monkey.
We saw a monkey. That was great. They were like in an overhead like cage, and I dropped in some food in a bucket, and like literally went like, and he like dragged it up and then ate it.
Yeah, and then he weed.
And then well, that was before that, but he just pissed on the ground. I'm glad I didn't like walk underneath them. I did have a good actually no, that wasn't a very good rain resistant hat. I had a Belgian flag hat, but it wasn't very good.
We got very wet, didn't we?
We got insane. We got soaked.
Your camel story started.
We're not talking about the camels.
No, the camels. We don't like
Fuck
camels.
camels.
Fuck camels. Fuck emus.
We
Going
don't
into
talk
the-
about emus
We
either.
don't talk about emus either.
Do we want to talk about white peak?
No.
I don't know if we're allowed, unless we bleep it out.
So Boomer said, "Come here, you
Oh my god! You gotta give him context,
Alright,
man.
let's-
and you're gonna have to bleep all that out." Like the whole sentence, please, Frankie, because otherwise I'm going to get demonetized.
Yeah, but he said.
But
it.
you can find out the rest of it on the actual video, all right?
Yeah,
Well, if we tell every joke and everything from this video, you'll just it'll be a video that comes out in a long time, like maybe
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah, we'll figure it. We've
We're
got
not
enough
meant to
to
talk
kinda-
about the videos that are coming up.
We've got enough to buffer ourselves.
Already happened.
But we're just talking about our experience with Boomer
I
this
know.
last week.
Yeah.
It's
I know.
hard. But you know, we want him to rekindle the thoughts he's had.
Yeah, reflect.
Seems like
reflect.
it's very hard for me to even rekindle anything at this point. But speaking of kindling,
That's a good segue. How was your fire lighting experience at the
no,
camp?
it was horrible. I was like, oh, this can't be much harder than fucking lighting a fire in a video game, can it? And well, apparently it took me about, what was it, 20, 25 minutes? You gave me like the best dry grass you could find. The wood was very wet. The leaves and shit were kind of damp. But yeah, I didn't really do the whole teepee thing with sticks and like a bit of paper shoved in there and blowing on it. Don't make a joke about that. You're the one holding the most phallic shaped thing out of all three of us.
Holding a vacuum thing because we only have 3 microphone handsets.
Yeah.
2. We only have 2, and so I just get whatever I can
Yeah,
find
man.
in the last minute.
This podcast sucks
Oh.
because it's a vacuum. All right, anyways.
All right. You're never coming back.
Oh.
So on today, well, we can talk about the camping stream as well.
Yeah,
We can, yeah.
What was it like out at the farm? The
Oh, it was
Pestley
great.
farm?
It was great. It was huge. It was the view was probably more breathtaking than anything I've ever seen so far. So, like the view down the river with the bridge, that was amazing where we set up.
At 42 Willoughby Way, Sydney.
At Yeah, I was going to say the full thing, but you're just going to follow up again with copyright.
It is copyrighted.
Well,
But yeah,
it was a lot of fun. I'm still very, very sad that the food didn't arrive. So whenever
probably there now.
It's probably
Yeah.
there now. Are we taking it to Dreamhack? Or?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, that's what we're doing. You'll definitely have like some stuff left for the next camping stream if you guys want to like munch on that stuff. I would really just love to show chat and like walk these two through a bunch of the delicacies from Belgian. Or according to chat, from America, because I have an American accent, I'm American now. So that was really fun. That was my first time arguing with a chat of that size, and
you lost.
I lost multiple times.
We weren't really helping. Every single time, every time we were on the chat, and then someone would ask, "Who's that American?" Oh, just some guy that's touring from America. Is that the German flag? Yep, that's the German flag.
That's the German flag. Ugh, man.
Yep.
It was a lot of fun, though. It was a lot of fun. And
Why has American Harry Potter got octagon glasses?
Dude, fucking yeah, the octagon glasses, taking the shit out of it because I'm from Belgium and I don't drink beer, so I'm not really Belgian, stuff like that.
So about that,
Yeah,
I don't drink.
yeah.
Like you've seen me here, I've had like
I think you had literally
The
one
most you
beer.
had was
oh,
on
you had
Catan
Kraken,
night.
but that was it.
Do you remember
Catan night. I had
Catan
like
night?
a small little bit of
Bit of
rum
Kraken.
and
Probably had
Coke.
about that much from a Kraken bottle.
Yeah, nothing, not much at all.
Personally, I don't care if anyone drinks. Get white girl wasted for all I care. But for me, it's like I just hate hangovers.
Yeah.
So when people are like, "Why don't you drink?" and I'm like, I just
Even after 2 beers the next morning, I feel a bit like just
I'm-
guts and everything.
I'm not even bullshitting. After Catan, I woke up and I was like, I need water.
Yeah.
See,
no.
I like drinking. I just don't like drinking beer. Like, I want to get drunk, and I usually don't get hangovers, but I want to get drunk and drink, but I don't want to do it fucking going every time, like, oh, fuck. And everyone's like, oh, you'll get used to it. I don't want to get used to it. Just give me Jägermeister or some rum or Coke or gin or vodka or anything, but not fucking beer.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, no, I'm past that age now of, drinking to get drunk.
When he gets to 30, he'll understand the 2-day hangover.
Yeah, once you hit 30, everything just goes downhill. My knees haven't given way yet, knock on wood. But things are starting to like creep up on me with morning pains.
Dude, you'll do anything and you'll get hurt.
Oh, gee.
You
Well,
will do anything, you'll get hurt.
I know, you got 5
You're
more
always
years.
talking about like, I'm so worried, like, Michael, if we're working, you'll get hurt, and blah, blah, blah. And yeah,
What?
it's only you that's been hurt.
I dive in the way. You know what I mean?
Do you?
Yeah, I make sure you don't get hurt.
you?
Let's test this out. I better go first.
I jumped out the plane first.
And look who fell harder.
You did. You said you go first.
Man.
Anyway,
These things are like actually more annoying than like
Yeah,
actual flies being in my face.
whoever's
I'm not gonna
editing
lie.
is going to be like, what's that fucking clicking?
Yeah, can you hear this on the microphone?
It's your,
You can.
it's your
Stop moving your
glasses.
head so much.
Only just.
Explain to the people that have Spotify.
Oh, I'm wearing. What is this called? I'm wearing an Australian hat.
Boonie hat.
A boonie hat that has
cork
like a
hat.
bunch of corks hanging off the side, and apparently, I actually don't believe you guys anymore, but apparently,
1,000%.
100%.
We're not
That-
Okay,
that
cool.
is
Okay.
In
well, it's apparently to stop insects and shit
Yeah.
that are getting from around your head and face.
up, you probably do it more up north.
So,
Yeah.
But
in all
fly nets.
seriousness, he hasn't been here in summer.
No.
In summer, even
Flies.
just sitting here would have blowflies going around.
Yeah.
It's like all these little flies are bzzz,
Oh, fuck.
And these things, I'm not even bullshitting, fuck them off.
Nice, good shit. Well,
Yeah, because if they're near your face, like if they try to go your face, they'll see movement and piss off.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
there you
most
go.
like when I was up in the mines, we just had fly nets that you literally put over your head, pop your helmet on, off you go.
Nice.
Because it can be like really full on at times.
Yeah.
Like 5 or 10 buds in around you.
I'm actually kind of glad I'm here during winter. It's a bit cold. It's like probably the least dressed I've been since I've been here. I am wearing 2 shirts though.
Paul and I have been wearing the same outfit.
You've been wearing.
For 3
yeah, you have
days.
been. You have been.
3
Hey,
days
welcome to
straight.
my world, dude.
No, this is just us in general. Like when I work with Paul, I'll just wear the same outfit for a week.
Oh,
Just-
nice. Very
I
nice.
change my underwear sometimes. I get a bit moisture.
I change my underwear every day.
I haven't
But
changed it in 3 days.
You know, the most annoying thing is
What?
when I'm streaming,
Yeah.
if I wear the same thing 2 days in a row,
Everyone
Oh,
freaks out.
people are like, why are you wearing the same t-shirt as yesterday?
Everyone's like, ew. Yeah.
and I'm like, I never left the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Like, what's changed?
It's not like you've completely sweated in. It's like disgusting and dirty and whatever. It's literally just a shirt you wear.
Should
for
I
a
wear
day.
the same shirt for like a month?
Yeah. We should do a.
Oh, do it.
Yeah, didn't they do that on
like
like one of the news people did it on Channel 9? He wore the same suit every week and same shirt, just to prove a point about how the females always have to get changed every day and no one noticed.
And what happened?
Carl, whatever his name is,
Stefanovic?
Stefanovic. Yeah,
Did he get his point across?
I don't know. There was a
Okay.
news story about it.
Oh, all right. Well,
He also rocked up. He did the morning show.
I'm not.
I don't know if he still does the morning show, but it's like a show in the morning that's.
He did the morning show.
It's a morning show.
That's
Show
right,
in the
Gardening
morning.
Australia.
No, but it's like kind of like news, but it's kind of like for
Sitting down on a
stay-at-home
couch,
parents
and we've got a
Fair.
guest, and we've got the shake weight. And then
yeah,
they
shit like that. So it's just like
you know, it's a news that's got infomercials in between it.
Okay.
kind of like
Right.
that. But yeah,
I don't
he
watch
rocked up
television.
one morning after like a big night. It was like an awards show.
The
And he was there
Arias
the next
probably.
morning, and he was like wasted,
Oh,
and he did the whole show. And it was-
wasted as fuck.
Yeah, and it was obvious, like the amount of
Oh.
comments, like it was on the news, it was
Yeah.
like everywhere.
Oh, I gotta look that up.
Very Aussie thing to do.
I would. You know what? I would have given him a raise.
Well, probably cranked up the numbers a bit for entertainment and like rewatchability and shit.
Well, people don't want to watch the same shit every day. They want a bit of entertainment.
Honestly, he's actually really popular on YouTube. Like, there's
Yeah.
a lot of YouTube clips and videos with like 10 million views of him just being wasted and saying stupid stuff on Sunrise.
That's great.
It's Sunrise he's on, not morning show.
No, he's on the Channel 9 one. Sunrise is the Channel 7 one.
Okay.
Anyway, Australian TV channels. No one watches TV anymore. Do you guys actually watch TV
I
anymore?
have not watched TV in
doing
like
26 minutes.
like
Oh,
6
mate.
years.
Just quickly do a quick shot.
Go for it.
Pause.
Pause.
Pause for effect.
Unpause.
Unpaused.
Hi guys. I'm kidding.
Yes, you had a very lovely intro today. Oh, where are we going to put the intro for today?
Now.
Before this.
Nah, it's in the middle now. That's where it is. See?
I hope that's a great.
That's why we need to have a checklist.
Yep.
Paul starts off the first 10 seconds by doing Pestily voice.
Yep.
We say things like, Paul, you did the Pestily voice. Then we do the intro. That's our checklist. And then
Sure.
we say, go back to the first podcast to put a comment on there.
Leave a comment down. Yep.
Guys, have you gone back and commented on the first podcast? If you haven't, we're
you ha-
disappointed, obviously.
We're
But
always disappointed.
it's at the 300 and
It-
something now.
It's hit your goal of 10,000 views,
Has
but
it?
then I raised the bar and said you need, it's like 9.6, something like that, I think.
Yeah, we're close.
But I raised the bar because I believe in actually succeeding, not just getting to the bare minimum, like, you know, passing my test with a C.
Also understand that. I think a 10,000 listen podcast is actually still quite decent. And on top of that, I just want to make a point right here.
Point it.
You don't need to listen to this podcast and be like, oh, I can't listen to any of the previous ones. We literally just
Oh.
talk shit about random stuff
Yeah.
every podcast. It's not like only current affairs or that. You'll get like extra info on what happened during a video or what's new to us in life and that. But
Yep.
in all seriousness, it's kind of timeless. Like we're not
We're
speaking.
kind
just
of
They're not really.
timeless. Wow.
Yeah.
that's a good
Wow.
thing.
I feel like that's a phrase. We're kind of timeless. The Neighbours podcast. We're kind of timeless.
We're kind of timeless.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, yeah.
Anything
what Paul
is-
said. Anything. Nothing is inconceivable.
Nothing is-
He's covered up the picture.
Oh,
I have covered up the picture.
No,
Sorry.
we've got the two. We've
Be
got
a
the
bit-
German flag and the Pestily flag.
Yes.
behind
the
us.
German
We got the
flag.
motto of nothing is inconceivable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got the motto of what could possibly go wrong.
Yeah. And
Hail
now
Stan.
we're kind of timeless.
We're kind of timeless.
Yep.
And that's kind of true. I like that. We're kind of timeless.
Yeah. Evergreen is the YouTube term, but
Yeah.
Yes.
Everlong is the music term from Foo Fighters.
and
Which was
evergreen.
very sad that Taylor Hawkins died, by the way. Just saying that.
Who?
The drummer.
Oh yeah, he was in Geelong at the time.
I'm not too sure.
I
But
think it was like the night after the Geelong gig.
oh, wow.
Yeah. Or before.
I'm a big Foo Fighters fan. And
Oh,
that was...
I see.
It's very sad. But no, let's move on.
Yes.
Now that we're kind of timeless, I feel like we're... Brain.
Brain. I don't want to look around too. Like in the
Do
first
you have any
one,
questions for us before
Yeah,
you
talk to
before
us.
you leave?
Like,
Do I have?
We
any
wanna-
questions for
we
you
wanna hear
guys?
you
Oh
talk.
man. Oh jeez.
have you missed home? Have you missed Ali?
Oh, dude, I have missed everyone at home. It didn't hit me until I actually got here how much I missed everybody a few times over. But I've been keeping in touch with them. I've been trying to find the window where they either wake up or I go to sleep or vice versa, just so I can like chat with them about my day. My mom is eternally grateful to you guys for flying me out and taking such good care of me.
She's the Belgianese fan on Twitch.
She was in the camping stream, and she used her full fucking name in chat. And when she was like, "Hi, Mom Boomer here," and I'm like, "Mom, that's your full name. Don't use that. Go use something else." And she was like,
But she
"Oh,
actually
right."
said her real name.
No, she used her real full name as her Twitch username.
Can we find out
In
her full
chat.
name and bleep it out? Bleep it out.
Tell
What's
us
her
it
full
right
name?
now.
Yeah. She's got this.
Oh, that's just gonna be la 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 beep beep.
It's gonna be like.
Oh gosh, that's a really cool name. Is she like Mexican or something? That's the coolest name ever.
Oh no, it's just like I think it's French, to be honest. I used to because her name is we'll bleep it out, but her name is. But I used to say. Which is,
What are you laughing at me for?
Just like this next segment for people listening is just going to be us of like beep, la 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 beep.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Sorry for the extra work, Franky.
So, obviously you miss your fam and that.
Yeah.
What about was the experience what you thought it would be in any way? Did you think, oh shit, Australia was going to be like kill me, or is it going to be like people are going to be different? I don't know. Like,
No, dude,
did it meet
I
your
honestly
expectations?
no. It definitely it went above and beyond, man. Like all the stuff we've done so far was super fun. I told you guys before, I think on the previous podcast or here on the camping stream, is that everybody I've run into so far is super charismatic and super kind. But that might just be because I'm a tourist. I'm not really sure because I said that on stream as well, and everyone was like, "Yeah, give it time. You'll find some bleep that out."
I've said more times since he's been here.
Do you know why? Do you know why he thinks it's a common slang
Your
phrase?
wife.
Yeah.
It's because of my wife. Just threw it in casually.
And just so you guys know what we're saying CUNT.
yeah. See you next
Saying
Tuesday.
very.
And yeah, he just said it, and apparently I asked my wife before. I'm like, did you say lots to Boomer? Like, you know, in general conversation yesterday. She was like, yep. And
Yep.
I'm not changing for anyone. I'm like,
Nope.
that's all good.
Nope.
That is
all
love.
good. That is love.
That is love. No, but guys, like seriously, I've had tons of fun. We still have like the entirety of Dreamhack to go through. I still have Melbourne to visit with Pest. I'm still looking forward to it. I still get to meet Red, Train, Toast, Slush, everybody else that wants to come out and meet us. I honestly am being dragged through just sheer curiosity and you know the fun of everything is the only reason I'm still awake, honestly. But no, I didn't really expect much. I was just kind of afraid of getting bit at all by anything because, you know, you guys are literally
Still time.
known. Yeah, still time. You guys are literally known for being fucking the country of death with anybody, like all the insects and shit.
I
or
think it's
whatever.
just a publicity stunt to
Maybe.
make people not come here.
For me,
Maybe.
I've always grown up thinking that Africa was the place of like everything will eat you.
If you say that, I think more of like, you know, a lion or a fucking rhino running you over,
Yeah.
or an elephant tearing you limb from limb. But I mean, like
Hippos.
Hippos are
Like-
fucking dangerous.
I
Anyways.
think it's because we train our children young.
Don't touch that.
Yes.
Yeah, could be. I don't know. The worst thing for us to look out for when we're young is a car and like not crossing looking left and right when we
No,
cross the
cars
road.
deadly here. They're very deadly.
No, we usually bounce off them and we're fine.
We showed
okay,
you the
well.
Stovey poles.
Yeah, we showed you stoving poles. They were those
the poles
that
that
Oh
fucking
yeah,
cut
the
a
poles
car
with the
in
sharp
half.
edges that
Yeah.
just fucking split cars in half. Yeah, very fun. Very
Yeah.
fun. Yep.
No, and what's your first initial thoughts? Because you haven't been. You're going to go to Melbourne.
Yeah.
But you've commented on the scenery of Australia. What's it been like for you?
The scenery. I mean, we drove through Adelaide quite a bit. Very, very lovely town. I loved seeing all the new different shops and stuff that I'm not used to,
You
like the
didn't take him
brands.
to the CBD at all.
No, I took him through it when I picked him up from the airport.
Yeah.
Okay.
We drove past, I think.
Yeah. Went past the Adelaide Oval.
Oh.
Went past Government House.
Oh.
Yeah.
Went past Adelaide Festival Theatre. That's like all like literally on the same road, so that sounds impressive. But literally just went down King William. Went past a Bunnings warehouse.
Bunnings
yep.
Warehouse.
The lowest prices are just the beginning.
Not
Yep.
sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored yet.
I don't think they're going to sponsor
No,
us.
No,
Anyways,
not with what we build.
You can build whatever you want. Bunnings Warehouse. Just like these two idiots.
Uncle Stubbs.
Uncle Stubbs. Uncle Stubbs was great. Bit on the spicy side for me, but
It was sweet.
It was I'm
Was-
really
it
not
had a
used
bit
to
of a
spice
spice
at
to
all,
it
dude. I'm a
last
fucking.
Oh, it's still in the fridge.
Very
Back of the
nice.
house.
No, in the car.
And the coleslaw.
I'm a precious bubbly fucking Belgian boy, dude. I'm
You
not.
are a
I'm
beautiful Belgian.
I'm
boy.
not used to anything these guys do. I'm never this hands-on. I never, do all this manual labor and shit. But they've been kind enough to like talk me through and walk me through a lot of stuff. And thank you for that again, by the way.
Not everyone in Australia is super manly and labouring.
Just
I
physiques
didn't
of
mean.
us,
This
really.
just reeks out of
I'm
us.
just-
This
I'm
is
just-
just genetics.
I'm
the
just.
stench that comes out of us.
Oh yes, I
Yeah,
can smell it
a
from
musk.
here. The musk.
Man, musk.
Especially with your ass pointed towards me.
Would you rather
Yeah.
be the crutch?
I'm just.
alright, I'm
I'm
good. I'm
for
good
people
with that. Oh,
listening
well.
to this. I can't wait to see in their imaginations how they think I'm sitting right
How
now.
we're sitting right now.
No, I have to say my kids have loved how interactive you were with them. They loved playing like Mario Kart,
Oh,
and
dude.
boomerangs, and like the Switch.
Yeah, man.
Playing outside. So thank you for that. That was
Oh
very
no,
kind.
dude, no worries. They were great. They were
you've been-
awesome.
You know, my kids will just think very, very worldly of you.
Oh. Well,
Well,
if
they
they
think
watch
the
this
world
any
of you.
point, if they watch this at any point,
They
you
probably
guys
won't
stay
because
you.
you've said the word 50 times.
Well, we're gonna bleep it out, so
hopefully.
hopefully, Frankie.
How many times do you reckon he's had to bleep it already?
I think we're up at
What,
like
bleep?
20 right now. No, I mean, not like with just like bleeps in general in this one, in
Yeah.
this run. I think we're over 20 at this point. I was thinking of doing that as well, but I didn't want to be a nuisance. Anyway,
Shit, piss, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, tits, and
I hope he keeps all the words except for.
oh
Anyway.
Frankie, I hope Frankie edits this one on a Monday.
no,
And
Christ!
he's like, oh my god, there's so much work to do.
Yes, no worries. Just fix the audio and get
I'll
the
get
audio.
it up. I'll get it up as soon as I get home. Chuck it in Monday. He'll be sweet.
All right.
He'll get it done by Friday. He'll love it.
Hell yeah!
He'll have Monday free. He'll be like, yes, finally.
Oh man,
Sorry about that.
hey, all good.
Dreamhack.
No, I've had a great time here.
Dreamhack Melbourne.
Yep.
Come to Dreamhack.
Yes?
Code Pestily.
Go Pestily. This
No, it's already
Dreamhack
over.
will be
Dream's-
over.
Oh, it's already
Dreamhack's
over.
over.
Oh, it's over.
Tell
All
us
right.
how you felt about Dreamhack being there, because obviously you came because of the last podcast.
Yep.
Where Boomer's like, don't. Oh, I'm not
I'm more
excited.
excited about other things like PAX and TwitchCon. Or Dreamhack is obviously lower of
Thanks for
forms.
that. I'm never getting that deal again.
Yeah, no, dude, come on.
I only paid for you to get over here, but you know.
And I want to try go to next year's one. I didn't get to go to this year's one.
DreamHack should be actually a lot of fun.
I'm actually very excited. From what I've seen from the previous years, it looks massive. It looks great.
I'm excited to catch up with everyone, and I'm really excited to show off the Killada. Like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
actually, like, the Killada was, like, a lot of effort to get built and get it to the standard that it's at now. But when people see it, like, we were driving to the music video shoot, and this kid in the car next to us was, like, screaming with excitement for seeing this car that looks like a tank next to him.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
like, ah! Ah!
Yeah. Not to mention the car pulling it is a tank as well.
Yeah, dude, holy crap.
But I honestly think people that would never heard of the Killada or me or any of that stuff will go to DreamHack, see it there, and
Yeah.
be like, this looks cool.
And even looking
Yeah.
in the back, it looks like it's been done high quality.
yeah.
Like,
Even though it's just two
even though,
blokes
like,
that
when-
no idea what they're doing.
it was like
Yeah.
some of the holes that were cut, you and I both know were not round, were not right, but like we've covered it
the
up.
holes
really
were
well.
alright. They were probably just a little bit too big.
Yeah.
Well, even if they don't play Tarkov, people can just still get excited because it's clearly like the three stripes, right? So everybody knows fucking Adidas.
The
so it'd just
Adidas
be like,
car.
whoa, holy
they made
crap.
a car about Adidas.
Wow.
Adidas have a
Not
face
the
shield
point,
tank.
but hey.
I just really hope they give me extension leads so I can put the sound system on at some point.
Yeah.
No,
You're going to use the party lights?
Oh, I could take them.
Take the party lights. They're just up there.
Alright.
sure.
I'll put them in the car because
Do we
you're going to
take-
forget.
Do we take the smoke machine and like put it down on the floor
So
and like let
this
it
was
leak
actually
out?
an idea that I had.
Yeah.
I was actually going to drill a hole through the back door of the car
Right.
and have a tube that goes from outside the back of the box into the back hole of the car, and it would shoot the smoke machine out of the car.
Yeah.
So like I could drive along, sound system playing. And
That'd be
then
great.
Go, boop, boop, and
That'd
like
be
have
great.
the smoke puff out, and then like
That'd be awesome.
if you open up the back of it, it would just spray it just out the back, just like normal.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't actually know the difference. Like it wouldn't look weird.
We did think of this just after we'd put the carpet on the back.
Yeah.
And we both kind of looked at each other and we're like,
Can't be
that's
fucked.
Too much
that's
work.
Yeah,
can't
can't be
be
fucked.
bothered.
All right,
Because
well,
it would have been cool to do that while driving.
It looks
or at
great.
least like just at events and stuff.
Yeah. It looks great. It looks great.
The-
I can't wait to meet everybody.
If I was to take it next level, in all seriousness, if I was to take it next level, I would have like a computer in there with programmed lights, and I would have,
The thing would be able to raise.
and I'd raise it so the
hydraulics of the face shield.
face shield would be able to go up, and I would have it like a choreographed like thing. I'd press a button and it would play the whole song. Different things would happen during the songs, like even make it so the doors open automatically and stuff. Like and just
Holy
go
shit.
all out and just have like hydraulics everywhere and just have a lot of fun with it. But
Jeez.
But just seeing how
It's
much
just
it costs
time.
just to get the car on the road,
Yep.
it's a bit like, ugh.
Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed about that. Like, I thought a lot of the stuff would have been a lot cheaper and easier, and it just
You picked a Russian vehicle.
that was the point. Like, if I had just got a normal, like, I don't know,
Toyota Corolla.
what's a Camry, like a
Yeah.
Toyota Camry.
Yeah.
If I had a Camry and I was doing that,
Fuck, the
I
parts
could
would
got
be
every
easy.
part for like $20.
Yeah.
You know, like shocks and all that we replaced, all would have been super cheap. But no, had to get like the Jeep ones. And that was the other side. Thanks to Marcel, my father-in-law, he had to research what other parts would work in the Lada.
Yeah.
So we could get it cheaper and order it in a timely manner. Because
Damn.
we had to replace all of the shocks, the brakes. Like a lot of this car didn't work properly. And the car wasn't cheap, but you can't get them in Australia. There was someone's comment was saying, "Oh my God, you got a right-hand drive Lada. Where the fuck did you get that?" So Lada was distributing them in Australia, but there's only a few thousand in Australia, and of those few thousand, there's only probably a couple hundred that are actually on the road.
Yeah.
So getting parts in that was a nightmare. But I think I'll keep it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should.
You've told me how you want to end it in the future,
I told you how I want to end it. The
which
car,
is funny.
Yeah.
But
And
that
it-
logistically is a lot of work.
but it will be so much fun.
Honestly, that's like the whole spirit of my memes. Usually, is just go through way too much fucking effort to make a very, very simple joke, and then it just helps delivery so much more.
If
fact
we
that
do
it's
the
so
idea
ridiculous.
I've got, mate,
Yeah.
like it'll be the biggest and coolest thing.
Yeah, I really think I'm sorry, Michael,
tell
to
you
do this
about
to
it?
you, but I know,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to do this to you, Michael, but I really think you guys should. It'll be fucking hilarious.
We've already got quite a large project on next year.
Yeah.
So,
We do.
And I don't really want to tell my wife that we're going to be doing 2 large projects in the same year.
I think we do it the year after.
Yeah, you could. There's no rush.
I thought you
to be
told me you
honest.
weren't doing any travel in 2024 with work-wise. I thought you were only doing it personal-wise.
Well,
Talk to my wife.
You need to talk to your wife because
That's right.
these are conversations. Because every single time I say yes, I feel like my wife and your wife both look at me being like, "You're supposed to rein him in. What are you doing?"
You're not meant to agree with
They
him.
judge me. They both judge me.
I judge you.
If it was up to me, I would try and make it that my wife and daughter could be a part of the content, but obviously I don't want them in the content, and that makes it hard.
You know, we could just divorce our wives, move into a house together,
do it for a few years.
do it for a few years, and then just get back together with them.
Yeah, easy. Why not?
Child support.
They'd probably get more from Centrelink.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, just
They're going
benefit.
to get half. Well, my wife's going to get half.
Well, my wife's going to get half of a shoebox.
My wife's going to get more than half.
Yeah,
I've
your
got a
wife's going to
daughter
have,
now.
but like she'd get more Centrelink benefits, which would be nice. People would give her pity. You know,
That's an important factor in life.
my husband
I want
left me
people
to hang out with
pity
his
me.
best friend. Yeah,
Your wife wouldn't like pity.
my wife doesn't like pity.
If someone
She's
tried
not-
to pity her, she would like
she-
throw a shoe at him or
No,
something.
she doesn't like it when people are like, "Oh, are you okay? I heard you were, not feeling well in hospital." She's just
I
like,
hate.
"Fuck off,
I kind of hate
please."
that too. But that's usually because if you're on the edge of like not being okay or like breaking down, and someone's like, "Hey, are you okay?" You just go like,
No, it's
You know?
because my wife just knows that someone's always out there having it worse, and what's the point of having a pity party about it? So
There's no issue talking about your problems though.
she talks about it with me,
Oh, that's good. That's
just
good.
with other people. She doesn't want to like spread around that she's.
Yeah, people
No,
are
I
the
get it.
worst.
Yeah, people are the worst.
People are the
Fuck, I
fucking
hate
worst.
people. I wish people would
Fuck
stop watching
you guys.
this. Like, are you guys really entertained? Like, why are
Yeah.
you listening to this,
Who do you
guys?
who gives a shit? Like really?
Well, I guess we wrap this up.
So, obviously, this is a weekly podcast. He's coming back. Obviously, this is a weekly
have to be.
podcast. We're trying our best to,
We are going to do our best to get through the next.
6 weeks. It's
6
going to be hard
weeks.
because Michael's going to be away from now on.
I'm having my third baby,
Yeah.
and
Congrats.
I'm taking some time off.
So what I'm thinking about doing is I'll have him record his part of the podcast. We'll do
Yeah.
it together, obviously.
Yeah.
But he will be doing it in front of a green screen,
Discord.
and I'll sit here, and he will.
I've got my little microphone that Rode gave us.
Yep. And he will
fantastic.
sit on the. We'll green screen him in to here.
All right.
And-
Oh, will we?
yeah.
Oh, shit. Cool.
Yeah. And so
All right.
I'll just be here talking with him on the computer, and then yeah. So I might have an earpiece in just so I can hear him. But yeah.
That'll look great. Can't wait to see that.
That's probably what we'll do for the next probably 4 to 6 weeks until we can get you back here. Otherwise, I might
We're going to film a couple at my house.
We'll film a couple at Michael's house, maybe
Yeah.
in the backyard or on
Yeah.
the porch or something.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're going to figure it out. But no, I very much appreciate you guys following and supporting.
And the Patreon is increasing. So
Yeah.
I think we touched on it last time. I can't remember exactly, but the idea is the Patreon money gets invested back into it.
100% of it.
If we were to get to, let's say, a few thousand patrons, which would be the dream, then I can actually start flying people in from America, like on a monthly basis, and
Yeah.
we have them as a visitor to the podcast. We have them in a video that we make, and then we take them to the camping stream. That
Yeah.
would be like the trifecta of awesomeness.
Yeah.
Well, growing the Patreon, the whole idea of it is to take a bit of pressure off having to stream so much.
Yeah.
And which means it gives you more time to focus on the IRL stuff. Because if we're relying purely on the money that's just coming in from streaming, you literally have to stream, which takes up your time, and then you don't get any time with your family. And then when I rock up, I get told you're taking time away from Paul. And then, yeah, so that's why we're trying to grow it, and it's the same for me as well. It just gives us both more time. But then the thing I'm excited about, which is discussed, is we get money and we can offer bigger celebrities or bigger content creators to come down and enjoy the fun with us.
Yeah.
And collaborate
And we'll make it
different ideas.
ridiculous as we can, and
Yeah.
and to take. Just even, for example, going to that wildlife park, we built connections with a few people and we're like, yeah, this is who you should contact if you want to get like animals
Yeah.
out.
Caitlin, Ash, Lydia.
And Sandra.
Well, we have to contact Sandra. I never
Yeah.
met her though.
But like, it's just we're constantly trying to expand our I don't know, like our network of who can help us make cool content to share with you guys. And then, like I said, if with the patrons gets bigger and bigger, then we can literally bring other people in. We'll start with Australians as it grows, and then we'll hopefully move to.
I like the supporting of local and people around as well, because there's some really talented people in it.
Oh yeah.
And then also, Michael pretty much runs all the Patreon stuff. So all the behind the scenes stuff going up, Michael chucks it up there so you guys can see it. And we put out stuff.
I don't run it very well, but I'm doing my best.
We're learning.
Yeah.
But we're putting up 2 to 3 videos a week of behind the scenes stuff. There's,
Plus with that, we're trying to put up the VIP streams for the tier 2s to watch.
yeah, so
back.
the tier
Yeah.
2s and up can watch the VIP stream. So if
Yeah.
they miss the stream, they can
Yeah.
watch it, or you can be a part of that stream.
Yeah.
And
And then the extra podcast bits as well. So.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then obviously at the end of each podcast, we will do an extra little bit where we talk about future stuff coming
Last
up.
time
in
it was
a lot more
half an
detail.
hour. We recorded half
I
an
know.
hour. last time.
Did we?
We
Went for
better
a
hurry
while.
up because
Good.
let's crack straight into that.
All right, so
Yeah.
we're going to finish this one up here. Thanks so much for listening. If you want to help support us, go back and comment on the previous ones, watch the previous ones, like and comment on all the videos, and if you want to go to the next extra step, Patreon is the best way to support us.
Yep.
So thank you so much for watching.
How's Stan?
Thank you
You
so
won't
much.
see
If you
me
want to see
back.
Boomer, his stuff, he edits my videos, but there'll be some links down below also to check
Yes.
out Boomer's socials and that.
Twitch, Twitter.
How's
YouTube,
Stan?
whoever.
How's Stan?
How's Stan?